Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Shri Soundarya Lahari, explanation of verse 96. Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Kati Bhajantena Kavayah Shriyo Devyah Kovana Bhavati Patihi Kairapi Dhanaihi Mahadevam Hitva Tavasati Satinama Charame Kuchabhyamasangaha Kuravaka Tarorapya Sulabha. Verse 96 describes the chastity of Ambigai. Let us look at the Padacheda and then a short explanation. Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Kati Bhajante Na Kavayah Shriyah Devyaha Kaha Va Na Bhavati Patihi Kaihi Api Dhanaihi Mahadevam Hitva Tava Sati Satinam Acharame Kuchabhyam Asangah Kuravaka Taroho Api Asulabha. Kalatram Vaidhatram Kati Kati Bhajante Na Kavayah. Kalatram Vaidhatram, the wife of Vidhata Brahma, which is goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning. Kati Kati, several. Bhajantena, those who do not serve. Kavayah, the poets. Shriyah, Devyaha, Kahava na Bhavati, Patihi, Kaihi api Dhanaihi. Shriyah Devyaha, the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi Devi, Kahava na Bhavati, who does not become Patihi, the Lord, Kaihi api Dhanaihi, with the wealth of some sort or the other. Do not several poets serve the wife of Vidhata, who is goddess Saraswati, with wealth of some sort, who does not become the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi Devi? However, Mahadevam Hitva Tava Sati Satinam Acharame. Mahadevam Hitva, except Mahadeva, Lord Shiva, Tava Sati, oh, the chaste one. Satinam Acharame, the first or the best among the chaste women. Kuchabhyam Asangah Kuravaka Taroho Api Asulabha. Kuchabhyam Asangah, the contact with your bosom. Kuravaka Taroho Api, even the Kuravaka, a species of tree which by poetic convention longs for the embrace of noble women prior to flowering. Asulabha, it is not easy. O Sati, O first among the chaste women except Mahadeva, contact with your bosom is not easy even for the inanimate Kuravaka tree. Many poets reach the goddess of learning, the wife of the creator Brahmadeva, by composing soulful poems. Many who search and attain riches are termed as the lord of the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi Devi. O the first and the best among the chaste women, except Lord Shiva, your consort, your bosoms have not even touched the holy Kuravaka tree. Kanchi Paramacharya has mentioned that the mental purity of the readers is a must regarding the descriptions of the divine couple of Amba and Ambanayaka, which composes of 3 stanzas about the Trimurtis. He states that the great poets describe Vag Devi as Saraswati Vallabha and Lakshmi Devi as Shriman Vallabha. Shankaracharya invokes Amba as Sati. Besides being the daughter of Daksha Prajapati, Sati yields 2 meanings, true and good. Sati is the name of the incarnation of Brahma Shakti, the incarnation or the embodiment of supreme truth and the greatest good. Amba brought to an end that avatara of hers because of the unparalleled Pativrata. Her husband, Parameshwara, was ignored, slighted by her father, and she sacrificed herself, so feeling wounded. Since then, the word Sati has become synonymous for Pativrata. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam: Sati, the eternal spouse of Mahadeva; Sadashiva Kutumbini, she who is the consort of Sadashiva; Sadashiva Pativrata, she who is the devoted wife of Parameshwara. This shloka can be chanted for the healing of wounds in the body. It can also be chanted for the attainment of knowledge and wealth. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 96 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tatsat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara.
Shri Guru Namaha. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Sri Soundarya Lahari. Explanation of verse 97. Gira Mahur Devim Druhina Grihini Magama Vido Harif Patnim Padmam Harasaha Chari Madri Tanayam Turiya Kapitvam Duradhigamani Sima Mahima Maha Maya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi.
Verse 97 describes how Ambigai is Devi, Brahmi, Narayani, and above all, Maha Maya, who protects all the bhaktas. Let us look at the Padacheda and then a short explanation. Giram Ahuhu Devim Druhina Grihinim Agama Viduhu Harehe Patnim Padmam Hara Sahacharim Adri Tanayam Turiya Ka Api Tvam Duradhigama Nissima Mahima Maha Maya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi.
Giram Ahuhu Devim Druhina Grihinim Agama Viduhu. Giram Ahuhu Devim. They call as goddess of speech, goddess Saraswati. Druhina Grihinim, the wife of Druhina, Brahmadeva. Agama Viduhu, the knowers of the sacred scriptures. Harehe Patnim Padmam Hara Sahacharim Adri Tanayam. Harehe Patnim, the wife of Hari, Mahavishnu. Padmam, known as Padma, the one dwelling in the lotus, Mahalakshmi. Hara Sahacharim, the wife of Hara, Lord Shiva. Adri Tanayam, as the daughter of the mountain, Parvati. Turiya Ka Api Tvam Duradhigama Nissima Mahima. Turiya Ka Api, the indescribable fourth one. Tvam, you are. Duradhigama, the unattainable one by normal senses. Nissima Mahima, boundlessly glorious one. Maha Maya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi. Maha Maya, the Maha Maya Tattva, Vishwam Brahmayasi, you are the cause for the universe to revolve. Parabrahma Mahishi, O the queen consort of Parabrahma, the supreme. O the queen consort of Parabrahma, the knowers of sacred scriptures address you as the goddess of speech, Saraswati, the wife of Druhina, Brahma. They also address you as Padma, the wife of Mahavishnu, Hari, and as Adritanaya, the daughter of mountain, who is the wife of Hara, Lord Shiva. However, you are the indescribable fourth one, the unattainable one with boundless glory. You are Mahamaya, and you are the cause for the universe to revolve. O Parashakti, who is one with Parabrahma, though those who have learned the Vedas call you as Brahma's consort Saraswati, or call you as Vishnu's consort Mahalakshmi, or the wife of Lord Shiva, Parvati, you are the fourth called Mahamaya, who gives life to the world with greatness that is not easily realized or attainable. Acharya is addressing Ambigai as Parabrahma Mahishi. Parashakti is the supreme authority to rule as the sovereign power.
activating Shiva and as the one who keeps him under her sway and as the one to protect him too. The last line of the stanza concludes with the expression Parabrahma Mahishi. Earlier to that, Acharya speaks of Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Parvati, the wives of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, the Trimurtis. Then only does come to the fourth, Kameshwari, the Parashakti, the root of all and the wife of Turiya Brahman. At the same time, Acharya makes it clear at the outset that there is no distinction among goddesses or gods. Having stated thus, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Parvati are indistinguishable. Acharya takes to the non-dualistic concept of Turiya, saluting the Brahman having experienced mental variations of joys and sorrows as per the rays of consciousness that shine or fade in our minds, conditioned by ignorance or knowledge in the successive states of awakeness, dream, or sleep, as per the intensity of the cover of Maya. We always seek to fulfill self consciousness as but the reflection of the Supreme. May that fourth state of our minds experience the earlier phases and accomplish the ultimate turiya, where we experience the subtle objects of enjoyment, material dissolution, and we promptly withdraw into the heightened state of prajna and unify the self into what the Supreme is designated otherwise. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam: Vaishnavi, Vishnumaya, Shivapriya, Shivapara, Uma, Saraswati, Shastramayi, Vagadishwari, Chaturvaktra Manohara. Vaishnavi, she who is the power of Mahavishnu. Vishnumaya, she who is the Maya of Vishnu, who differentiates the manifest from the unmanifest. Shivapriya, she who is dear to Parameshwara, Lord Shiva. Shivapara, she who has her complete focus on Lord Shiva. Saraswati, she who is the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati. Shastramayi, she who dwells in the scriptures. Vagadishwari, she who is the ruler of all speech. Chaturvaktra Manohara, she who has four attractive faces. Mahamaya, she who is the creator of illusion. Turiya, she who is identical with the Turiya or the transcendental state. Vishwa Brahmanakarini, she who controls the world's motion. This shloka can be chanted to obtain great wisdom. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 97 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tatsat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Sri Soundarya Lahari. Explanation of verse 98. Kada Kale Mataha Kathaya Kalitalaktakarasam Pibeyam Vidyarthi Tavacharana Nirne Janajalam Prakritya Mookanamapi cha Kavita Karanataya Kada Dhatte Vani Mukhakamala Tambula Rasatam. Verse 98 describes the nectar-like water flowing from Ambigai's feet, comparable to the Tambula Rasa from the mouth of Goddess of Knowledge, Goddess Saraswati. Let us look at the Padacheda and then a short explanation. Kada Kale Matah Kathaya Kalita Alaktaka Rasam Pibeyam Vidyarthi Tava Charana Nirne Jana Jalam Prakritya Mookanam Api cha Kavita Karanataya Kada Dhatte Vani Mukha Kamala Tambula Rasatam. Kada Kale Matah Kathaya Kalita Alaktaka Rasam. Kada Kale, at what time? Mataha kathaya, O mother, Ma Shakti, please tell. Kalita
Alaktaka rasam.
bearing the lac dye used as a cosmetic on Ambikai's feet. Mehendi Marudani. Pibeyam Vidyarthi Tava Charana Nirne Jana Jalam. Pibeyam. May I drink Vidyarthi. I, who is the seeker of knowledge, Tava Charana, your feet, Nirne Jana Jalam, the water which is used for ablution, washing. What is the significance? Prakritya Mukanam Apicha Kavita Karanataya. Prakritya, naturally, Mukanam Api, even the dumb person, Kavita Karanataya, that water becomes the cause for even a dumb person to compose poetry. Kada dhatte vani mukha kamala tambula rasatam. Kada dhatte, when will it be bestowed? Vani mukha kamala, the lotus face of Vani Saraswati, which is filled with tambula rasatam, similar to the red betel leaf and arakanut juice from the mouth of Saraswati, which by poetic convention is said to bestow poetic genius on one who tastes it. O mother, please tell, when will I get a chance to drink the water-bearing lag dye used for ablution of your feet, being the cause of poetry even of the naturally dumb, and hence similar to the betel and arakanut juice of the lotus face of Vani Saraswati, when will it be bestowed on me? O mother, when shall I, who seeks knowledge, be able to drink the nectar like water flowing from your feet, mixed with reddish lac, applied there, that water which has the goodness and the greatness of saliva mixed with tambula from the mouth of goddess of learning, goddess Saraswati, Vani, which makes even one born as mute, dumb, into a king of poets. Jagajanani, having had the fortune of sipping drops of your Pada Tirtha, a born dumb person could be turned into a poet par excellence. A born deaf had turned out as highly accomplished Shravanendriya Drashta or highly sensitive listener. When indeed may I ever be able to sip your Pada Tirtha to attain the level of a renowned poet and as an outstanding thought absorber? Indeed, Mahadevi, your Padatirtha and Tambula Rasaswada is ever possible in my life's fortune. Have not Kalidasa and Mukakavi turned out as outstanding poets by lapping Devi Saraswati's Padarasa? Shri Mata Charana Seva Mahima could indeed turn a true devotee get elevated to the status of Trimurtis. He could accomplish Mahabhashya, Vyakhyana, Samardhya and Shabda Shastra Nishtana. In short, Adishankara Bhagavad Padal is requesting Ambigai, O Divine Mother, I am a spiritual seeker. When will I be able to drink the water mixed with mehendi, henna that is used for washing your sacred feet, which will make even a born dumb to become a composer of verses? When will I be able to taste the flavor of that water, which is similar to the essence of betel from Saraswati, Vani, Vagdevi's mouth? The corresponding namas for Lalita Sahasranamam: Shruti Simanta Sinduri Kritapadabja Dholika. The vermilion mark on the face of Vedas cannot be compared to even the dust of her feet. In other words, as the Supreme, she is beyond description, and the Vedas can come nowhere near describing her. Tambola Purita Mukhi, she who has a mouth full of betel leaves. Dadimi Kusuma Prabha, she who has the color of the pomegranate flower. This shloka can be chanted for obtaining mastery over words. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 98 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tatsat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara.
Harihi
Har Har Shankara.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Sri Soundarya Lahari, explanation of verse 99. Saraswatya Lakshmya Vidhi Hari Sapatno Viharate Ratev Pativratyam Shithi Layati Ramyena Vapusha Chiranjeevanneva Kshapita Pashupasha Vyatikaraha Parananda Bhikyam
Rasayati Rasam Tvad Bhajanavan. Verse 99 describes the wonderful blessing that the Bhakta of Ambigai is bestowed with. Let us look at the Padacheda and then a short explanation. Saraswatya Lakshmya Vidhi Hari Sapatnaha Viharate Ratehe Pativratyam Shithi Layati Ramyena Vapusha Chiram Jeevan Eva Kshapita Pashu Pasha Vyatikaraha Para Ananda Abhikyam Rasayati Rasam Tvad Bhajanavan. Saraswatya Lakshmya Vidhi Hari Sapatnaha Viharate. Saraswatya, along with Saraswati, Lakshmya and Lakshmi, Vidhi Hari, Vidhi Brahma and Hari Mahavishnu, Sapatnaha, they experience jealousy. Why? Viharate, because the Bhakta has the blessing of Saraswati and Lakshmi. Ratehe Pativratyam Shithi Layati Ramyena Vapusha. Ratehe Pativratyam, the chastity of Rati, the wife of Manmatha. Shiti Layati is lessened. Ramyena Vapusha, because of the beautiful body of the Bhakta. Chiram Jeevan Eva Kshapita Pashu Pasha Vyatikaraha. Chiram Jeevan Eva. He lives eternally as a Jeevan Mukta, one who is liberated even while living a life in this samsara. Kshapita, casting off. Pashu Pasha, the bond due to the spiritual ignorance that is experienced in this samsara sagara. Vyati Karaha, that which the Bhakta is in contact with. Para Ananda Abhikyam Rasayati Rasam Tvat Bhajanavan. Who gets this blessing? Para Ananda Abhikyam. This Bhakta experiences supreme bliss, the eternal bliss. Rasayati Rasam, relishes the joy. And who is this Bhakta? Tvat Bhajanavan, the one who worships Ambigai. The Bhakta who worships Ambigai sports with the blessings of Saraswati and Lakshmi to an extent due to which Brahmadeva and Mahavishnu experience jealousy. With the blessing of a beautiful external body as well, he lessens the chastity of Rati, consort of Manmatha. Living eternally and casting off the contact with the soul, bound by spiritual ignorance, he relishes the joy which is called Paramananda, the supreme bliss. Ambike, those who worship you are so learned and so rich that even Brahma and Vishnu are jealous of them. They are so handsome that even the wife of Cupid, Rati, yearns for them. This Bhakta is unbound from the ties of this birth and he always enjoys the eternal happiness and lives forever as a Jeevan Mukta. Verse 99, Kanchi Paramacharya says that is kind of like a Phalashruti of Ananda Lahari, the reward for reciting this beautiful shloka. The first section represents the mantra and tantra pertaining to Ambigai, while the second section is the portrayal of her beauty. Step by step, with faith in Ambigai, we experience the eternal bliss. A tender mango is initially bitter to taste. Second stage, it becomes astringent. Third stage, it is a bit sour. And the final stage, it is mellow and sweet when it drops on the earth. Similarly, stage by stage, going along with nature and keeping with the laws of the world, let us become free from the world like the ripe mango getting detached from the tree. The rewards of worship are four-faced: learning or knowledge, liberation, Aishwarya, good health, and long life. Knowledge is Saraswati Vilasa. Brahma, with four mouths chanting the Vedas, envies Saraswati. Next is Aishwarya, prosperity, money, property, etc. Although Acharya mentioned as a second priority, what we would desire most is prosperity. Only then we would want knowledge, if at all. However, Acharya re emphasizes the prioritization of Vidya to Aishwarya. If people are made prosperous without first being given the boon of knowledge, will they not use the prosperity in ways that do harm to themselves? If they are given knowledge first, then they will use the wealth for dharmic purposes and make it a means for spiritual advancement. Hence, Acharya first mentions Saraswati Vilasa and then Lakshmi Vilasa. Referring to Saraswati and Lakshmi, the external beauty is also quoted here. Kama is supposed to be the most handsome to look at. While speaking about the devotee who has received the full vilasa of Manmatha, Acharya observes that seeing him, Rati Devi wonders whether he is her husband. When knowledge, prosperity, and beauty have been bestowed in full measure, then what comes next? A life without illness and a long life. So far, we have worshipped Ambigai for worldly benefits. It is time to have the maturity of mind to turn into higher things, which is the ultimate reality. He who is devoted to Ambigai and worships her lives long and is freed from the earthly ties, and he delights himself in the rasa that is famed as Brahmananda. Referring to Pashupasha, Mahaswami of Kanchi explains that a human lives by natural instincts without mind control and sway of senses like an animal tethered to a bamboo stick, called birth of the rope due to karma. The rope or noose of desire makes him to go round the wheel of existence, the samsara chakra. The knife of jnana cuts the noose and frees the individual from the whirl of worldly existence, and hence he is able to enjoy Paramananda. At the end, when the glory is accorded to Bhagavati, the later underlines that the jnani cuts the noose and becomes the Paramananda, and thereby underlining that Mahamaya is the support for anything and everything. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam. Paramoda, she who experiences eternal bliss. Pashupasha Vimochini, she who relieves all the bhaktas from the bondage that they experience in the samsara sagara. This shloka can be chanted for the attainment of ultimate bliss. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 99 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tatsat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Shri Soundarya Lahari. Explanation of verse 100. Pradeepa Jwalabhihi Divasakara Neerajana Vidhihi Sudha Sotesh Chandropala Jalala Vairarghya Rachana Swakiyairambobihi Salilanidhi Sauhitya Karanam Twadiyabhirvagbihi Tava Janani Vacham Stutiriyam. Verse 100, the concluding verse of Soundarya Lahari, beautifully depicts the humility of Adi Shankara Bhagavad Padar. He who has composed this masterpiece concludes saying that, O Mother, you are the origin of all words. You are the origin of speech. This stotra, which is Vak endowed to me, which is a speck of your grandeur. Let us look at the Padacheda and then detailed explanation. Pradeepa Jwalabhihi Divasakara Neerajana Vidhihi Sudha Sutehe Chandropala Jalalavaihi Arghya Rachana Swakiyaihi Ambobhihi Salila Nidhi Sauhitya Karanam Tvadiyabihi Vagbhihi Tava Janani Vacham Stutihi Iyam. Pradeepa Jwalabhihi Divasakara Nirajana Vidhihi. Pradeepa Jwalabhihi, with the flame of a lamp. Divasakara, for the sun. Nirajana Vidhihi, the performance of oblation of lights, offering of lights to Surya Bhagavan. Sudha Sutehe Chandropala Jalalabaihi Arghya Rachana. Sudha Sutehe, for the moon. Chandropala, the moonstone. Jalalavaihi, with the drops of water that ooze from the moonstone. Arghya Rachana, the performance of oblation. Swakiyaihi ambhobhihi salila nidhi sauhitya karanam. Swakiyaihi, with his own ambhobhihi, waters, salila nidhi, to the treasure of water, which is ocean, sauhitya karanam, again offering oblation. Tvadiyabhihi vagbhihi tava janani vacham stutihi iyam. Tvadiyabhihi, by your own, vagbhihi, words, tava, your, janani vacham, O the mother of words, speech, stutihi iyam. This stotra of praise is offered, rendered. O the mother or the generator of speech, words, this is a stotra which is in praise of you, but it has been created with your own words. And what is the comparison? It is like performing of oblation of lights with the flame of lamp to the sun. The performance of oblation with drops of water oozing from the moonstone, which emits water only by the falling of moonlight. Again, giving satisfaction or arghya to ocean with his own water. O goddess, you are the source of all words, speech. This stotra, which is made of words, which is created by you, is like showing the camphor lamp to the sun. It is like offering as oblation to the moon with water obtained from the moonstone. And it is like offering water worship to the sea himself. Adi Shankaracharya's dedication of the Soundarya Lahari extols humility. It shows his supreme modesty. Acharya is so much without conceit that he does not think that his work is not good enough to be dedicated to Ambikai. But if he does offer this stotra to Parashakti, it is because he is encouraged by three precedents. The first is the lamp of camphor to perform Nirajana to sun during the daytime. The one who causes daytime is Devasakara. Ambal is the effulgence of all power of speech that is there in the world. Before such radiance, Adi Shankara's stotra is like a light of tiny bit of camphor to sun. Yet he believes that Ambikai, with her mind filled with compassion, will accept his offering that has been composed in her honor. As Acharya speaks of burning sun, immediately he mentions moon with its cool radiance. Here he refers to Argyam with Chandrakanta stone. Moonstone and sunstone were mentioned in ancient texts, though not available currently. Sunstone draws sun rays and ejects those rays in the form of fire. Moonstone attracts moon's rays and ejects cool water. Chandropala, the moonstone, is believed to create Amrita. Hence, Chandra is Sudha Sotihi. Acharya refers to the offerings to moon with water produced by the moonstone, which in turn is from the moon itself. Now, the third example is about performing Tarpana. Tarpana is offered to ocean using water, which is taken from ocean itself. This is how Shankaracharya mentions that he desires to dedicate Soundarya Lahari after invoking the mother of all languages, all speech. The stotra to her is composed with words that are her property. Adi Shankaracharya says that he did not do anything. It is all Ambikai's. Indeed, this is the spirit of total surrender. Thus, Adi Shankaracharya completes the stotra, which is the nectarine beauty that attracts everybody, every bhakta. By immersing ourselves in this beautiful stotra again and again, we must become one with it. We must become it. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam. Vagvadini, the source of all speech. Bhasha Rupa, she who is the form of all languages. Vaikhari Rupa, she who is the form of speech. Vagadhishwari, she who is the ruler of all speech. This shloka can be chanted for all wishes to be fulfilled, for success in every task undertaken, and complete blessings of Ambigai. With utmost gratitude to Guru and Bhagavan for paving a path for learning this beautiful shloka, we conclude the explanation of 100th verse of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Hara Hara Shankara.